Hey, welcome back to another video. It's your boy TPindell, Jangelow Ciara. Catch up. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Smash that like button. If you're new, shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Welcome to the party. Y'all go to the kitchen, grab you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Adult beverage. The bathroom is the first bedroom on the left. Please clean up after yourself. All right, fellas, lift that toilet seat up and put it down after you finish. Yeah, it's giving me R&B Mondays.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel.
Oh, shit. Damn. They not sitting together. Y'all already know what time it is. The one I seen, everything was still going smooth. They sitting next to each other. Once this is popping off like this, no bueno.
Host Arlette, and we are here today with Jangelow and Ciara.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey y'all, welcome.
Hello.
How we doing?
Doing amazing. Blessed.
Okay.
Bless, yes.
Good. So we had you all featured on episode 5 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So is it a yes for you to him?
Yes.
And is it a
Oh, my dog went and got, I was like, damn, why yo don't look too familiar? My dog went and got the braids. Ooh, he say he got a little bit more lymph check. They ain't like he looking like a damn an anime character. Okay, let me see what her hair looking like. She had the little ramen noodles.
yes for you for her?
Yes.
Ah, we got a match! All right, I'm going to have you go ahead
That's
and
what's
have you
up.
guys go on off. I'll take this mic.
All right.
Hey, make some noise for them!
Yeah. Okay, her drink grew a little bit too. She got it freshly dyed. Why you love that black and red, boy? That's your go-to. That's your color, huh? We gotta get you some more colors, man.
And, you know, as we've seen, the video has been gaining quite a lot of traction. Got the people talking, TikTok, Instagram, just, you know, all that good stuff. So since the episode has came out, like, how has the social media attention or, you know, been for you all? Let's go ahead and start with you, Ciara.
Within like the first week and a half, it was a little wild.
Okay.
Because people were judging me for having preferences on skinny jeans. And then I chose a guy that was wearing skinny jeans.
Uh-huh.
But there's exceptions to it.
Facts.
So, it was a little wild, but you know, nothing too crazy. Don't take anything too personally.
Okay.
It was a little annoying though. I will say that.
They be like, man, they online holding me accountable and shit for stuff I done said. I don't like that. I don't like all that now.
And this was like on, they're coming to your Instagram with
Mainly
this?
Instagram, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. All right. And now, Jangelow, what about for yourself?
For me, it's been about the Goku anime stuff like that, and about the nose ring. You know,
knew it.
thing about
Right,
them saying I didn't choose the other girl because she had the same nose ring, and they had this little type of I don't know, on YouTube, something talking about me being like Clay or something on Love is Blind or some stuff like that, being like him or trying to compare us or something like that. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on right now. But yeah, I mean, I got a little more shout outs as far as the music and stuff like that too, but it has been, you know, challenging.
Okay,
You know,
okay. In what
challenging
way?
thing.
Like, why is it challenging?
I'm not used to people commenting back on my life. You get what I mean? I'm not used to that. So
Yeah, I
it
feel that.
feels foreign, you know? Because I didn't do it for that.
New
You get what I mean?
territory.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I wasn't thinking that way. But actually get to know me, know who I am, you know?
Right. Okay.
So, yeah,
okay. And you did
that's
bring
what I
up a
got
good point. Now it would be a
Yeah.
good time, like, for you guys to kind of let us know a little bit about yourself. You already got the
Myself,
mic, go for it.
well, I do warehouse, and as you know, I'm an artist. I do music, I sing, I write, produce, I make beats.
Okay.
I sell beats on, you know, online as well.
Nice.
If anybody want to find me on BeatStar, go to jangelowbeats.com. You know,
Okay.
you'll find that. My music on Spotify, iTunes as well. I've been just kind of being more to myself, trying to focus more on healing in different areas, you know, as far as, you know, I had a family issues about, you know, losing a loved one, you know, about 6-7 months ago. But other than that, I just been kind of taking it day by day, you know, and doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
Good.
too much. I did, before I came here, I had like a video shoot, a little video shoot. But other than that, that's what I got going on for me. You
Okay,
know? Not
okay.
Too much, you know?
All right. Now, what about you, Ciara?
Well, life has been lifing.
Oh.
But
shit.
you know, we getting through it. I was still the same, like kind of healing through some things. Taking a look in the mirror as always, just doing the inner work, never stops. Working,
Yeah.
and making sure that I make time for my passions, as well, so I don't lose sight of what really matters to me.
Okay. All right. So kind of to go ahead and get into some of the comments that were written on the video. There were a lot of like the same type of comments that kept coming up. So just to start off with Ciara. So some people were wondering like, why did you hesitate or take so long to say what you do?
Great question.
Oh, because I was nervous. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was nervous. I didn't even know that was the name. But yeah, I was just a little nervous. I was just like, okay, wait, this is my first time speaking. So my mind kind of blanked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think because a lot of people were like, somebody had commented, you guys need to do background checks. These girls are lying about their jobs.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not the case. I was just nervous.
Okay. Got it. And then another thing you brought up a little bit earlier, they had said you popped your balloon for one guy because of his skinny jeans, but then Jangelow came out here and had skinny jeans on as well.
What is skinny jeans?
So
You said what?
What is skinny jeans do? I don't understand what skinny jeans is, because I've seen skinny jeans to where it is wrapped completely around your ankle and you can't move. You can't even, just nothing. I got space in my, you can see the.
Yeah, I feel like it's skinny, it's fitted, but big clothing is coming back into style. I'm just not a fan of it, especially living in South Florida. It's hot as hell, but I agree. Some people be like, oh, your jeans is too tight, your jeans too. Some people are just muscular. You know what I'm saying?
creases in my jeans. What is skinny jeans?
They're just a little bit tighter at the bottom.
They're tight. I would say you're wearing skinny jeans, but yours are acceptable. There's levels to
I would
it.
say fitted. I would say fitted.
All right, we can say fitted jeans.
Skinny jeans is when my legs is, I ain't got no room. I can shake, I can move. I didn't understand that, and that's what kind of got me. Okay. I'm sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Defend yourself.
Like I said, there's levels to it. There's definitely levels to the skinny.
Yeah.
And as I've explained this like on my social media because people just kept answering my DMs.
Yeah.
Interrogating me like I committed murder. You know, it's not that serious.
Right.
There's exceptions to the preferences. Right. First guy with skinny jeans wasn't it. That's it. Second guy with the skinny jeans, his wasn't as skinny. And I liked his energy.
Okay.
I gave him an exception.
All right.
That's really it. That's it. It's that simple.
Okay.
Just like he made the exception for my septum ring, I made an exception for the skinny jeans.
It's called say it one more time.
Septum.
Septum
Yes.
ring.
Yeah,
Okay.
and to kind of elaborate on that, why did you give her an exception on that?
She was pretty. She was very pretty as well, and her energy, aligned with that too. The other one, like I feel like certain stuff that people have, like what they get is I don't really think it's for them, or for their face. Like me, I know I ain't getting no more tattoos. I don't like the way tattoos look on me.
Okay.
Like stuff like that. But I feel like her. The lady before, I don't know her name. The lady before,
right?
Her,
that's fine.
For her face, it just seemed like it didn't fit it. To me, that's just me. That's just why it didn't fit it. Her face fits it.
Fits it. Okay.
That's just how I see it.
So it's not more so the piercing; it's more so the person.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Her face structure. It didn't. To me, it didn't fit.
I see.
Like it don't need to be there. You pretty. You're already pretty. Like it just kind of like you was doing too much. Like she pretty, but at the same time, it looked more like compliments to her.
I see. To her facial structure.
Face, right.
Okay.
She didn't need that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my take.
I see. And then so on the show, we did get a little sample of your singing. So how long have you been singing? Like what made you get into it? All about that.
I've been. So my mother passed at age of 3. She was a singer-songwriter. That's why my name is Jangelow. Because her name is Angela, so I wanted to represent her in my music because she did the same thing. That made me feel closer to her. So I feel like that was my calling on this earth, to pursue what she always loved, to make feel closer to her.
Yeah.
I've been singing since since they had a Sister Act when he was singing "Oh Happy Day." That was like when I was like 5, 6 years old.
Oh wow!
Then I just got more into it. My brother started showing me things on Reason and how to work the software when I was like 11 and 10. Then I just started creating my own and getting into my own wave and finding myself, my voice. My music has from experiences, it changed. I wouldn't say age, just from experiences of what I've experienced, my music changed.
Okay.
But Yeah, I've been singing my whole life, choir rehearsal, being made to go to Sunday school and choir rehearsal, and then do choir rehearsal right after Sunday school before we got to start church, but I've been doing that for many years since I was, younger.
Yeah, that's good to know then.
And that's the most you ever learned about me today. Let me start.
Was he just saying that's the most you've ever learned about me today to her? Was that a shot?
It's all good.
And then so, Ciara, you mentioned you're kind of like on social media quite a lot when he had asked you that question because you do, what was it again? Wellness?
I'm a wellness coach.
A wellness coach. Okay, like what does that entail?
So I'm a wellness coach for entrepreneurs, a
Okay.
wellness and embodiment coach. So I help specifically women in the entrepreneurial space embody who they want to be inside and out, prioritizing their health, showing up for themselves so that they can show up in their passion and purpose.
Nice. Okay. And is that like physical wellness or mental wellness? Like what?
All of the above.
All
So
of it,
mental,
okay.
emotional, spiritual, physical.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
That's what's up.
Okay. So the main question that everybody
Hey.
has been dying to hear. Obviously, you two matched on Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Since you guys have matched, have you gone on a date?
No.
No.
Why not?
Bruh, come on, bruh. Why y'all don't make it to the first date? If we match on the show Saturday, like the next weekend, we need to be together. If you can make time to shoot a balloon pop show with strangers, 3 hours, 4 hours, it's probably taking them to shoot this show. You can't set aside the same amount of time to get to know your match or meet your match? What's up with y'all two, man? Look at her face. She's like, damn, another couple that didn't even get to the first date?
It's who wants?
Maybe she needs to start comping them. Like, all right, look, take this gift card of $100 and go eat here. Somebody else will pay the rest, but the first one is on us. I don't know.
I'll let you. I'll let you take it.
Okay, I'm gonna just start off by saying there is no bad blood here at all. There's no bad blood.
No bad.
Honestly, I'll speak from a personal perspective.
We listen.
And we've already kind of talked this out, but
Hold on. I hate how I'm just blocking her whole fit too, bro. I don't like that, bro. Let me slide in here. I'll slide right here. Make myself a shimiki wee. It's not about me, Raz. Wow, that makes me feel better.
in the beginning, when we first connected, we had a phone call. He called me, and we only talked for a little bit. It was kind of noisy in the background, so I couldn't really, hear him very
Your
well.
background or
His background.
Oh, okay.
And he was at work, which I really appreciated that he made time to call me while he was at work. But I just felt like it might have been better to have a conversation at another time. So I suggested, hey, let's talk another time. He offered to call me the next day. And then I didn't hear from him the next day. So that kind of threw me off initially.
Right.
Because I'm big on someone doing what they say they're going to do, and it's something small. And yeah, it just kind of, it threw me off, and it was the beginning, and I'm big on first impressions. From there, it was just kind of like we were texting. And I'm not a big texter in the beginning, and I didn't communicate that. So
I'm not a big texter in the beginning. What does that mean? I mean, probably if you get them draws and you do what you're supposed to do during that power hour, all of a sudden she gonna be a good texter.
there was two times when I did not respond until the next day.
Yeah. Fellas, if she like you and the interest is mutual, I don't care if y'all match on the show. If she likes you and she think you is fine, she love the way you smell, she love the way you look. When she hug you, she can feel your back muscles. Your arms is nice. You looking good. She looking up to you. If she like you, she replying to your text message. It ain't no way I'm going to repeat what she just said, because she said he's supposed to call me the next day and he ain't called me. And she made emphasis like, oh, I'm big on first impression. I'm big on this. I ain't like that. Rub me the wrong way kind of. But she kind of skimmed over this shit like, oh, he texted me and I ain't texting back to the next day. That's crazy work, especially if she working in social media. Like, you on your phone all the time, fam. You see the text messages. Sometimes you might be like, oh shit, they texting me. I'm gonna text them back later. Like, but a whole day is crazy work.
A big texter in the beginning, and I didn't communicate that. So
that could be a shitty first impression.
there was two times, when I did not respond until the next day, and I'm sure that threw him off a bit.
Yeah.
But like,
What, ladies? What guy have you ever been into? Like, even if y'all never been on a date, but you think he's so fine, you can't wait to see him, you can't wait to be around him, that you seen a text and ain't text back to the next day. Fellas, what girl have you really liked, been infatuated with, been excited to get to know, and she texts you and you ain't text back to the next day? You might chill and be like, oh shit, let me just give it 2 minutes. Let me not make it seem like, you know what I mean? And then often what happens, she work in social media. I've communicated with people like that just on the business side. Like, oh, we supposed to collab and work together and create content. And they not replying, they replying slow. But they in social media, like I'm in social media, but they posting. Like, bro, if you uploading pictures and replying to comments on that picture and posting on your story and not replying to my DM or my message, and you try to act like, oh, I didn't see it. BS, bro.
kind of the thing that made me kind of be like, you know what, I'm gonna kind of take a step back here, was he offered to take me out or to go work out. And I had voiced that I would prefer to go out because I feel like we can connect better if we, you know, if we go out and do something.
Oh, he wanted to work out with you and go out? Shit, that's dope. I would have said let's work out and then go out and get like you know what I'm saying, like a shake, like a protein shake or like Jumbo Juice or something like that, and then just chill and chop it up. That's cool.
Take me out or to go work out. And I had voiced that I would prefer to go out because I feel like we can connect better if we, you know, if we go out and do something. And he didn't acknowledge that I said that.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, well,
like he left you on red, or
no,
what
he like texted me back, but he didn't say anything about that.
Oh,
like there was no follow up or follow through with the offer.
Dudes be a little slow sometimes. Sometimes if you bring up one thing and they bring up something else, they'll skip the whole first question and just answer the last one that you put up there and then act completely slow. It be a little slow sometimes. You got to put that emphasis on it. Sometimes you got to reply to your own text message and be like, hey, you missed one, damn it. Don't miss. I know you seen this one.
So I was like, okay, you know, like no call back. Didn't acknowledge that I was down to go out with you. So then from there, it was, you know, we were still texting maybe a couple days after that. And then it was just last week when I was like, okay, you know, it's been like 3 weeks since we matched and we haven't gone out. Nothing's really progressed here. It's feeling kind of stagnant. So I expressed that I prefer to take a step back because I personally right now have a lot on my plate.
Damn.
And I didn't feel like my energy was best in the connection where nothing was really going further. And I'll like fully, you know, take accountability that I definitely could have done things to progress the relationship a little bit more, the connection a little bit more, express a little bit more interest, take more initiative. I fully, you know, acknowledge that. But again, it was the first thing that really threw me off. I want to say, like, when people say they're going to do things and they don't, it really throws me off, and it's a big trigger for me.
Yeah, that's trauma. You know what I'm saying? You got to heal up from that. You know, people got their own lives. Emergency could have happened. You should have asked about it. Like, hey, just was expecting to hear from you today. Like, you know, it's almost like in the dating in 2024, everybody's just trying to see who cares the least or just doing the minimum, like being nonchalant. Like, yeah, I was excited to hear from you today. I don't know if you got tied up or busy. You know, that would have been cool. You know, if you really wanted to hear from somebody, then, you know, that would have been that. But all that other stuff, someone doing what they said they're going to do and it really affecting you and it being a trigger or something that brings you back, that's trauma. You probably need to chop it up, talk to somebody about that like that. But to take a step back and y'all ain't even take a step forward is crazy. For someone to say I took a step back and they ain't even make it to the first date, that's nuts.
Okay. All right. So, Jangelow, what about your part on all this?
I do take accountability for some things. She said, I'm sorry. I do take accountability for that because I have expressed that in the messages as well. But I can say that some stuff I don't think that's really true from. I can only talk from my perspective what, you know, when we talked. So I remember from the first, do you remember the first time we ever talked on the phone? Like the first time? You remember that? What day was that?
I don't know what day. That was like 4 weeks ago. I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. We talked.
What, am I supposed to remember?
No. I'm
My dog remember because it means something to him. This shit about to get good.
saying I'm saying we talked on that same night when I left when we matched on the show. You remember that? You
I do remember that. Yeah.
We talked that day, that same night. And we talked about each other's schedules, right? Remember, I work nights. I work 7 p.m., get off at 5:30 a.m. So you be going in and getting ready while I'm already asleep. My day is already done. We've talked about that was already a mismatch thing. We say you stayed in Chandler, I was in Buckeye. So that right there is a long distance relationship. So in order to to pursue that, you have to have the patience. You get what I mean? Because we know you got your daily lives that you deal with, and I have to deal with mine and work. So, of course, life is gonna life, and things are gonna happen.
I just want to put that out there. Where they stay at in a that's about a 30 to 40 minute drive apart. That's not really long distance, but you know what I'm saying, I get it. Especially if y'all not on the same schedule. He works nights. Nobody really works nights. It's like a low percentile of people works nights. So he's gonna deal with this in any aspect of dating. But 30-minute drive is not it's not bad. I don't know how Atlanta traffic is, but yeah.
Now, if I didn't call you back, yes, of course I could have text you and say, I apologize for that. But I have, if you look in your phone, it's some receipts. It would show you from the scroll that I've texted you more than you text me. But you never told me you were a texter. But if you notice that when I said, I tend to give women their space so they can, find more of themselves and connect more with their soul and who they are, because it's rewarding for me as a man. So now I'm giving you time to focus more on yourself, then you can come back when you're ready. You get what I mean? Like I told you, I put energy out, the same energy that I want to receive back. And I'm very secure within myself to know when somebody is really interested. Like, when I know when a female, from my perspective, when I know a female is really interested in me and want to get to know who I am from the heart to the soul and my mind, she's going to have a nurturing soul. It's going to be there. I'm going to wake up. Before I even text her, she texted me, hey, good morning. I hope you had a good sleep. How was your sleep? I didn't get none of that from you. But if you notice in your messages, I sending you vibrations, sending you, hopefully, a joy feeling, abundance, prosperity happens in your life at this moment. I'm thinking of you.
Jesus, guys. I just damn near, I didn't say that, but he put more emphasis on it. That's so true. Damn. That's tough.
And then when I message that, I ain't getting no response until 8 hours later.
Yikes. God damn it, man. Whoo.
So you see how I can go out my way to say, hey, if I really truly care about this person, I understand our schedules is mixed up, it's not the same. But if you really want, just like how you made time to come here for.
Let's go! That's what I just said. You showed up to a pop balloon channel 4 hours. You gave them 3 to 4 hours of your life. You came for this interview. You gave them an hour and a half. And you made time, you got dressed, and you look good, and you popped up. But you did not pull up to meet my dog for a first date. You did not text him back for 8 hours. God damn, and look at her face in that body posture. Like, yeah, you cooking me right now. You got me on broil. You're cooking me a little bit too much. Can you please flip me over and cook the other side? That's how much he showed up in this black and red because he brought the heat. Like he got that devil fit on because he got the heat. Damn, girl. That's not good, guys. I don't know. I'm not choosing sides, but I just want y'all to listen to his passion. Listen to his attitude. Listen to his outlook. She did not have that. She did not have that. Now, I'm not going to say that.
Care about this person. I understand our schedules is mixed up. It's not the same. But if you really want, just like how you made time to come here for us to do the show, to talk, we could have made time to do the same thing.
Do not ask, where are all the nice guys? Where are all the guys that care? Where are all the guys that want to communicate, want to go on dates, want to see you, want to be passionate, want to care about you? Where are the guys that want this and just don't want your body? Man's a month in and couldn't get her out the house, but she came back for a reunion. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
It's mixed up. It's not the same. But if you really want, you gonna just like how you made time to come here for us to do this show, to talk. We could have made time to do the same thing. That's just how it's.
Look at all that face! Look at all that face! All that face said, that nigga cooking! He ain't lying! Look at Arlette's face! Oh! Crispy! How you want that meat, sir? First of all, pause. But let me get that joint well done.
But if you really want, you gonna just like how you made
Watch
time
this,
to come here for us to do this show, to talk. We could have made time to do the same thing. That's just how I look.
Cooked.
That's just me. If you really truly want to get to know
Finish her.
somebody, that's just me. From my experience from women, you start to sense a nurturing soul of like, oh, I care about you. I want to know what's on your mind. How did your day go? What did you do? What's on your mind?
Okay.
That's what I experienced from. Not saying you're not a woman. I'm just saying just from, women. Like who wants to truly get to know who I am. That's why I say, remember I text you, I said, we're kind of alike because I stand in my masculinity and I tend to, get back into my comfort zone if I don't feel that same, if I'm hitting you, texting you and I don't get that back until 8 hours later, which I understand, because things happen, life happens. I just feel like if the energy is not reciprocated the same way, then we won't be able to move forward. That's just me from my perspective.
Okay.
That's what I remember what happened to me. Now the gym thing.
Yeah. Now they're taking the gloves off. He is on a roll. And she has nothing but listening. Because when people listen like this, they be like, oh, no, I just wanted to let you finish because I was wanting to see when it was my turn. That's what they say. But she ain't have no defense on that. Arlette's like, yo, shit. Yo, it really be the ladies with these reunions, though, man. And that's sad, man. You really sit down and talk about this. It really be the ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy work. And I'm not saying, these are adults. These are adults. Everybody has needs. Everybody, I don't know. Maybe these are two celibate individuals. But it's been 4 weeks since they've been matched. 4 weeks when they've been trying to connect. I highly doubt these two adults that have matched and been trying to connect and been trying to get to know each other have not been out or entertained someone else, if you know what I mean. So you make plans for what you want.
We talked about that on the phone. Mm-hmm. The gym thing. We talked about it on the phone. We never text about that. We talked on it, and from what I heard on the phone when we talked, you said yes, we can do that, and also still go out. Yes, we can do that. You never said, I don't want to go. I don't remember you saying that. I'm not going to say you didn't. I just don't remember you saying, hey, let's do this first. We can go out formal meeting and then we can go to the gym later. I didn't, you told me, yes, you was rock ready. You was ready to go. That's what I got from that conversation, but it didn't happen, and I just feel like, again, a woman who's really interested in a man, you're going to feel that nurturing care, that soul that's going to, like, you thinking like, okay, I'm going to show this person I really care about to get to know who you are and what's on your mind. It's going to show. And I showed that, and sometimes didn't get no responses.
Crazy.
That's just me. From my perspective.
Okay. So you said you guys spoke about the gym thing on the phone.
On the phone, yeah.
So she said yes, according to you, that she was okay with that. So why wasn't there a follow through with that?
So prior to that, I was supposed to give her a call back, and that's what happened. And then I did follow up with a text message.
Okay.
And I guess that kind of threw her off about, you didn't call me back. But my thing is, again, like I said, life happens. Our schedules is totally different. So I will have the patience enough to know that I feel like if I want to get to know you, I'm going to have that patience. You're going to have that patience, Yeah, I don't rush anything, especially when you get it. We strangers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We trying to, when you really, when I'm bringing, just for me, when I'm bringing somebody in my circle and I'm really trusting them, I take I seek it out and I observe it to, take my time to really know, okay, this is the person I can really give my time to. Because like you said, you had photo shoots going on. I just did a photo shoot in the video doing my same, we focusing on ourselves and our careers and what we want, our morals and our values. And I feel like that has to be patience when you're coming together, when you're trying to bring both lives together. You just have to be some type of patience there when you really, dealing with someone. Like I said, I don't want to keep making comparing or saying experiences that I experience with other women, because that's not what I'm here for. That's just something that I feel like as a natural, genuine soul, it's gonna show. It's gonna come out.
Okay. So he kind of mentioned that he wants you to have patience or things like that. Do you feel like you were patient in waiting for him to kind of make those plans and make that initiative for you guys to do something?
Yes, because at the 3-week point when nothing happened, that's when I was like, okay.
Don't skip all that other stuff he said.
But when we were on the phone, that was our first phone call where we really had a more in-depth conversation. And yes, I was like, yeah, we can go to the gym. That's cool. And we can also go out. I did say that.
Yeah.
You left that part out earlier.
But the only follow-up from that conversation was a text conversation in which he suggested going to the gym or going out.
Okay.
In which I responded that I would prefer to go out.
Yeah.
And that was about 2 weeks after the phone call. So
That's a big ass gap.
Just moving a
sharing
little too
my
slow
perspective.
for you.
It was moving a little bit too slow because I'm used to, and again, I understand his circumstances, my circumstances, the distance, and all of that, which was definitely probably a little bit more of a barrier. But yeah, it was moving a little bit too slow for me.
Okay.
I'm used to someone being interested in me and we go out, boom, next day,
Right away.
or maybe at the end of the week or something like that.
30, I don't know why I said Atlanta. Or I didn't mean Atlanta. But still 30, 35 minutes. I want y'all, let me know, 30, 40 minutes driving and y'all in the city, whether it's Arizona, whether it's Atlanta, whether it's Florida, whether it's DC, whether it's Houston, do y'all consider that long distance? Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody lived in Houston and another person lived in Dallas and it was couple out. I was like, okay. Or somebody lived in, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Somebody lived in Glendale and, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, let me know what y'all consider 30, 40-minute drive, like long distance or too much.
And, I was willing to be patient. I was, by the 3rd week, I was willing to go out, but there was no follow through when I agreed to do so.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's why I say patience is a big thing, for me, because I feel like when you truly,
She ain't bring up that text message. Them 8 hours is crazy.
you make time for what you
Or the next day was crazy.
want. You get what I mean?
Yeah, she made time to come to this show. Say that shit again, bro.
That's why I say patience is a big thing, for me, because I feel like when you truly want, you make time for what you want. You get what I mean? You truly make time for what you want. If you truly want to do that, you're gonna make time for it.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
So within
how
those-
she said she used to, guys, and this is where I feel like it was one of my flaws, because I used to think that same way. I used to feel like if you're gonna pursue me, it's gonna show. But accepting a person for who they is in their life and their lifestyle, and understand we will meet when it happens. You
Okay.
get what I mean? So it got me more patience, because like I thought about it, like I used to feel like a woman should love me and like me the way I like them and love me.
Okay.
And to me, that's kind of toxic, because even though I know how to be loved, I want them to love me the way I love myself, but that's still a toxic way for me, to think, because I'm being selfish.
Okay.
I should accept and be grateful for you even loving me for who I am,
Okay.
and trying to understand who I am and my thoughts, and to understand me. And that's what brought me back to where I'm more patient when it comes to the dating. I'm more patient, because you can't just sit up here and just bring everybody into your life and then you waste it all the time. And you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have regrets. I'm not trying to do that. I've learned how to accept people for themselves and their lives, and sooner or later we will, mix. And I understand that's from your experience, that's what you felt. But for me, I used to be that way. I'm a spontaneous person. I'm Aries. I'm very spontaneous. But when it comes to really truly getting to know somebody, and I want to understand who you are, from the inside and out, your mind, your thoughts, and what's your calling on this earth that you feel that you're here for, I have to take my time with that and be patient.
Arlette, you damn near could have just did this with him. Cause she not saying nothing. She didn't say nothing about the 8 hours gap texting the next day. She just threw that in there real quick, like, oh, my bad, text, just threw that in there. Like, she ain't really say nothing about that. Like, you know what I mean? Him not feeling the nurturing. Like, she just ignored that. She just kind of just been sitting on it and chilling. Like, I don't know, like, if she knows that already or if she doesn't care. I don't know, like.
Because things.
This man been talking the whole time, and it's not bad. He's making sense, but it's almost like he's just on his own here. He's the only one that still cares. If you just ask me who cares still, or who really cared about linking up, meeting up, getting to know each other, this is a no-brainer.
You can. I'm not out here just dating. Like, I'm not. I got a birthday
Taking
in
your
April 9th. I'm 32. I ain't got time to just be dating, just to be dating,
That's most men at that age. No men are really serial daters. It's too damn expensive. We paying for the first dates. It's cool for a woman to be like, oh yeah, I went on 3 first dates this week. Or I went on 5 dates this month. Like, as a guy, shit, them dates $100, $200 a day. 200, you know what I'm saying? You eat, drink, have some drinks. Y'all want to go having a good time, go somewhere else. Bro, that's a whole car note that you got to put aside to try to hope to get to know somebody, to find somebody that like you back. Not to mention just getting their ass out the house. Deciding on a time and meeting up.
Be dating. There's all these people going spending money just dating. Yeah. Me and my cousin, we focusing on things like I got some property in California City trying to build a truck stop there that I've had for about 4 years. I've been sitting on. So it's like a lot of things and level of my life that I'm trying to, when I pursue somebody, it has to be lucrative emotionally, intellectually, physically, and just happiness. You get what I mean? Okay. So I'm not.
Your time, boy, time is money. Time is money, man. You just out here, I'm just trying to date people. It's a whole liability, a whole extra bill.
Yeah, that's just me.
Okay, all right. So, kind of, yeah, go for it.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
No, you could answer some of that shit he just said. We don't want to change the subject.
So what I'm gathering from what you're saying is that you take your time, getting to know someone, which obviously we all do, and I do that as well. Correct. But the simple fact of where it was a disconnect for me was the fact that we didn't go out. The last way that I can feel you is through text. The next level up is through phone call. Yeah. The next level up is in person. Right. And so texting doesn't do much for me. And I appreciated your text. I really did. Yeah.
I just ignored that shit.
And you said that I didn't respond at all, and you tried to make. I think you trying to make it seem like I was like completely absent and not responding to you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And there's times that I don't think you remember this. I called and you text me and say, "Hey, I'm going to the gym. I'm doing my workout."
That was the day that we had a planned phone call, and you called me before our planned phone call.
Right, and that's what I say. Life happens, because remember, I had to go into work at 7 p.m. because the last time we talked, you couldn't hear me. Do you understand? Life happens. That's what I'm saying. Life happens. So if we had that patience that's there, that's what I'm saying. If you have that patience to really want to make that time to really get to know, it's going to be there. You're going to do it because you know who you are. You know yourself. All right, I got a question for you.
Wait, but you cut me off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so either like we just have different memories of how things went down, or I'm just not remembering correctly. But when you called me, or no, when you had texted me, no, you didn't even call me. You did not call me when I was at the gym. You texted me while I was at the gym, and then you double texted me, and I said, my bad, I'm at the gym. That was the night that we had a phone call planned, from my memory. And then we talked after I got home from the gym.
I don't recall that. And what I recall that you told me after 5, I think after 5 you can talk on the phone. So I did call and you said my bad, and I text you and you said like my bad, I'm doing my workout. But I did
that bit called in double text.
Receive a call back from you.
Woo.
Even after because I did call you. I called you after 5. I made sure, because I remember. Didn't you say after 5? I can still remember to this day.
That nigga cooking her ass, bro. If he was a woman, she was like, see, you getting me mixed up with one of your other hoes.
I did say that, but I do not.
You don't remember me calling?
No, I don't remember you calling me at all. I remember you double texting me, and that's why I messaged you and said, my bad, I'm at the gym. But I don't remember receiving a call from you at all.
Yeah, I kid you not. I called you.
Maybe you did call me?
Yeah.
And like, this might sound like a lie, okay? But it's not a lie. It's going to sound like a lie. But I got Verizon, and Verizon has been doing these outages. Okay, and it's been around the time when I get off of work and I'm at the gym.
She should have just blamed the eclipse, bitch. Blame it on the eclipse.
and I realized I have not been able to receive or do outgoing calls. So it's possible that's when, but I vividly do not remember you calling me because I was expecting your call. So if you would have called me, I would have called you back. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't have. So, you know, like I said, maybe we just remember things differently, and that's perfectly fine. I don't feel the need to go back and forth about that one detail, but I would just wanted to point that out, that we may just remember things differently.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing from you is like, this is where my mind is going, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like, this is just my perception of what you're saying. It sounds like you want to make sure it's worth it before you take me out on a date, because there's so many kind of compromises or things we have to work through with our schedule that you have to make sure that it's worth it, especially the distance. That's kind of what I'm getting from what you said. And like, I get it, but that's how we figure out if it's worth it, is if we go out.
Right. I get that. And that is some of the case, but at the same time, if I message you and I don't get a message back within 8 hours of your day, I feel like you don't want me to take you out. You get what I mean? So I'm going off of the energy and what you give out. So when I text you, wishing you nothing, success, love, vibrations, and I don't hear back from you within 8 hours of your day, but you can post on Instagram and do a little post within a certain amount of time, wishing you nothing, success,
Look at all that
love,
face.
vibrations. And I don't hear back from you within 8 hours of your day, but you can go and post on Instagram and do a little post within a certain amount of time. I'm not saying you're wrong. You have a business. That's what you do.
Arlette, boy, you messy, boy. Arlette face, she's a messy.
And I don't hear back from you within 8 hours of your day, but you can go and post on Instagram and do a little post within a certain amount of time. I'm not saying you're wrong. You have a business. That's what you do. It throws me off. Like, okay, what are we really doing? You get what I mean? That's why I want to ask you this question. From the time you've ever started dating, from the beginning, have you ever on social media, from Instagram, any dating site, met someone offline? Have you? Just from face anywhere? Have you? It has to be some type of experience that you have
Let her answer the question, bitch.
of meeting someone off just the internet line.
I have,
you?
yeah.
So if you can take the time out to meet this person a stranger that you don't know nothing about, what is it taking a few times? Okay, maybe life is getting up. Let me shoot him a text. Let me see if something going on. Is he okay? Is he safe? That's what I'm saying. When you really care about and want to know somebody.
Yeah, he got her. Look at her face. She like, yeah, but she didn't see that in you, bro. She didn't see that. She wasn't googly eyed about you. She's like, this seems like a nice guy, a nice cat. And this is borderline why nice guys finish last as hell. She's not in awe. She's not infatuated with you. She doesn't like see you and be like, even if a girl is chilling and she ain't on that, you want your girl to, when she see you, like, damn, he's fine. He looks good. I want to rip his clothes off. Even, I'm going to keep composure. I'm not on that right now. That's not what we doing. We getting to know each other. But that's how you want the girl you getting to know, you going on first day, second day, third day with, talking on the phone. That's how you want her to look at you. Not like, oh, he's sweet. He's a nice guy. He's a gentleman. They settle down for you. Like, I'm done with these guys. I'm find somebody with a nice job, got some benefits that's safe. I don't got to worry about him having a bunch of attention, a bunch of girls like him. He ain't got a bunch of followers. Safe. You safety. And she might not be ready for that right now. Because if a woman got a lot going on, if y'all been together for a while, she can have a lot going on. She'll look at a guy and be like, he makes me feel better when I got a lot going on. She looking at you like, damn, you look good. I'm infatuated with him. It's mutual interest. I'm just getting to know this guy. I got a lot going on. He could take my mind off of what I got going on right now. I could go get a couple laughs with him. He's funny. He makes me forget about everything. Let's keep it a buck.
Women have that nurturing soul. It's going to show. Not, I'm going to wait till he call me. What are we doing?
Playing who cares the least.
I told you, I believe in naturalism and authentic relations when getting to know a woman from the mind, body, and soul. That's just me.
I understand that, and
Yeah.
I respect that.
So that's what I'm saying. That was
What do you have to say about that, though? Are you that way? Arlette, come on, man. I need you going to pop the balloon mode, man.
my example of if you can go and do that. I was in the flesh, baby. I was in front of your face.
You were in front of my face, and that's why I wanted to bring it back to the flesh and not be through text and phone call. I can see your analogy for sure, in a way, but I just want to bring it back to the point where first impressions are everything to me.
Right. Yeah.
And when you did not call me, when you said you were going to call me, it threw me off.
Yeah.
And to me, it threw kind of that feminine masculine balance off because you didn't even acknowledge that you didn't call me.
Yeah.
You didn't acknowledge that, hey, I'm sorry, something came up.
That was weak. He should have at least apologized for that and said, "Oh yeah, my bad." You know what I mean? If I really liked the girl, I would still have been like, "Hey, what's going on? I was hoping to hear from you." I would have said something, but she didn't, so that's fine too. But he should apologize for not calling, or said something. He shouldn't at least not act like it didn't happen.
I'm still thinking of you. Yeah, you sent me a sweet text the next day, but I made time in my day to wait for the phone ring. Right. And it didn't ring.
And that's where we have a confusion of everything. And that's why I say this is where we need to have patience. Because I called you. You just told me that I didn't know nothing about. You knew I was saying we can go to the gym sometimes or whenever, let's call it. Hey, I may be at the gym here or there. Sometimes my phone is an outage. Got none of that. So that's what I'm saying. I followed up, but it didn't show on your end. So that's why I say patience. Is a virtue.
So after you didn't get the call from him, did you text him letting him know, like, hey,
absolutely not,
call or nothing? Okay.
No, it was about
absolutely fucking not, Arlette. Have you seen her posture and demeanor this whole thing?
That's why I say patience is a virtue.
So after you didn't get the call
watch
from
this.
Him, did you text him letting him know, like, hey, I didn't get a call or nothing? Okay.
No, it was a bad day for me, so I didn't even care.
Okay.
Yeah. That right there, look at that. Look at the face. It was a bad day for me. I didn't even care. Good luck out here. But it's someone she's not treating like this. It's someone that she's going to call or she's going to text and be like, hey, I was hoping to hear from you. The right guy is going to get that out of her.
Like I did
That's
care.
What I'm saying. How do I supposed to
know?
Nah, don't fix that shit. Watch how she try to fix it.
I didn't get a call or nothing. Okay.
No, it was a bad day for me, so I didn't even care.
Okay.
Like I did care.
How do I supposed
just kind of like adding on to my bad day. So
yeah.
Like I said, I fully acknowledge that there's things I could have communicated better. Definitely. And I'm open to hearing how you felt about that, but. At the end of the day, I feel like maybe it just was a misalignment because our schedules are so different. We do live far apart. And it just takes a lot more, like you said, patience and effort for us to actually build a connection. But I stand where I would have rather built that connection in person rather than through text.
Okay.
Because like I said, the last way I can feel you is through text. Then it's phone call. Then it's in person. And because I did meet you in person, I wanted to bring it back to the flesh.
Okay.
And just things weren't followed through. And I don't know what the reasoning for that was on your part as to why, you didn't follow through after you asked me out. But, yeah, I mean. Okay.
Question. So when you text me that last text message when you were saying, okay, I'm going to take a step back and things like that, why didn't you call me?
Ooh. Since you're not into texting, he cooking, though. Because she tried to point the finger at her, but he said, question. She just said, I'm not in the text. I don't like that. I like being on the phone. When you told me you was wanting to take a step back, why you ain't called me and say that? Ooh, look at that face. I got to get this lie out. Damn, that is a good question. That's our left face.
But, yeah, I mean. Okay.
Question. So when you text me that last text message when you were saying, okay, I'm going to take a step back and things like that, why didn't you call me? Because from your text messages, we had paragraphs. So I'm saying for you to try to get an understanding of what is happening.
She didn't care enough.
Made up. It is what it is.
I didn't call you maybe because I don't even know if the right word is pride, but you did not call me when you said you were going to call me. So in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to put the effort into calling him. I'm just going to text him because that seems like to be his thing. So
it's not, man.
That's what I'm going to do.
Corny, man.
That's reasonable.
Childish.
And I was already kind of frustrated with the fact that I agreed to the date and you didn't.
All right. Yeah. So it sounds like there was just a lot of miscommunication going on. So Do you guys see you all ever getting to a point of there being a date?
I mean,
or is it kind of like this?
She's
is
done.
it?
I mean, I told her from, because she said, as far as a professional standpoint, I do music, she's models and stuff like that. I don't mind using her for, my projects and things like that. But as far as romantically, it probably may take time to get to that.
She doesn't want it there, bro.
Point again, because, again, our schedules are different. She stay about 35, you in Chandler, and I'm in Buckeye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about a good 35, 40 minutes
yeah.
away, And we do have a lot.
It's set on the thing right now. The traffic, it was like 36 minutes. So
Going on, so I feel like
So
that's
it'll
just
take
from my
time
point of view.
for
I don't
your
know from
end.
hers, but I feel like I will pursue it if it's there, if it's still there, if the patience is there. I know when you really truly want to do something and you want to get to know somebody, you're gonna do it. You're gonna take the time. You're gonna do it. That's just me.
And what about for you, Ciara?
Yeah, I feel like we're on the same page with that.
Okay.
I do have a lot going on right now, and
Cooked.
it seems as though you do as well. So maybe there's a point in time in the future where it might align better.
ain't no point, fam.
I'm not from here, so I don't know if Phoenix is closer to Buckeye, but I'll be moving to Phoenix soon. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I just feel like maybe the timing was off,
Yeah.
and what I was going through maybe was just a little off. It didn't allow me to put my full energy into pursuing him the way that he deserves to be pursued as well.
Acknowledgement. I like it.
So I'd be open to it.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout from both of you?
We good on that. I don't think really Buddy wanted to be pursued. He just wanted mutual interest and feel like she liked him and cared a little bit, which she didn't. She was very nonchalant. But that might be her personality, for real. But if you got two people that feel like that, y'all not about to work out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to feel like that anyway, because in the end of the day, you be like, you the one pursuing me. Tell me what y'all think about this video. Be respectful down below in the comment section. I love y'all. Click on some of the greatness on the screen. Smash that like button. And if you are a new subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, man, y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all kick your feet up, man. Chill. Cut the TV on. I got YouTube TV. If you want to go outside, get some fresh air. I got the pool back there. Go outside and you could chill in a little hammock. Look at some TV out there. Put your feet in the water. All right? Whatever you want to do, man. Mi casa, su casa. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.